Welcome to Trade Pro. I've got a new strategy here to show you that combines the Monster Breakout Index indicator, the Super Trend indicator, and a 200 EMA. I'm going to test it 100 times in a row so you can see how profitable or not profitable it is. But let me show you the indicators and explain how the strategy is going to work. So going to the indicator, the Monster Breakout Index is a new one on the channel. Here's the author. And if you want to read about it, you can. Here it is. Have it on default settings, which is period 12. And then the super trend, I'll show you which one I'm using, seeing as there's a bunch on TradingView. Here it is, also on default settings. And then just the 200 EMA. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to pop that up on your chart. So the strategy goes as follows. You can only take shorts when price is below the 200 EMA and when there is a red super trend indicator. You can only take longs when price is above the 200 EMA and the super trend is giving a green signal. All right. So the actual entry trigger is going to be given by the Monster Breakout Index. So essentially, we're testing how good the Monster Breakout Index is at giving entry signals in this test. So for a short, we have to only use the very first red bar after a green. So this will be an entry right here. This would be an entry right here on this first red bar. You have to wait till green. And then the next one is right here. So let's just go in to show you the risk reward. So here's an entry that's valid below the 200 EMA and a red flip on the super trend. The super trend will be the stop loss and targeting 2 times the risk. Okay. Now there's another signal right here, which is clearly a winner. But I want to show you how the super trend kind of saves this strategy from taking losses on these consolidations before the downtrend continues further. So when you get the sell signal given by the Monster Breakout Index, this hopefully prevents these losses really nicely. So this would have been an entry, but super trend does not let you enter, so it prevents you from taking that loss. Another entry right here, which is prevented by the super trend, and then it does let you get in right here when that downtrend continues, and this one actually would be a winning trade. So that's the simple strategy. You're just taking entries given on the Monster Breakout Index and using the super trend and 200 EMA to kind of filter those entries, since this thing gives quite a few entries. And if you took every one of them without the super trend indicator in place, it would not do well. I've already tested it. So time to test this thing 100 times to see if this strategy performs well or not. Let's get into it. The results are in after 100 total backtests with a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, which took 5 months of price data to find the 100 entry signals. 44 winners, 56 losses. Most losses in a row was 10, most winners in a row was 5, and the gain on the account, 32% without fees or spreads. So this performed kind of middle ground out of all the testing I've done, maybe on that upper mid range out of all the tests. And it did have a lot of losses in a row, but you have to keep in mind with these tests, I'm counting every single entry signal that's generated. So a lot of the time, you're going to be still in a trade while those losing signals are generated. So you aren't going to quite take the full 10 in a row. It's probably going to be more like 5 in a row that you lose at max. And for the winners, 5 in a row, that's pretty accurate actually. So just based on what I saw here, maybe four most in a row there. But I can't tell you exactly those figures as I didn't record that. But anyway, hopefully you get what I'm saying with the most losses in a row and the most wins in a row thing. So the Monster Breakout Index, I'm new to the indicator, so just want to do a little test, see how it does. I already know it does not do very well when you just pair it alone with the 200 EMA, but this performed quite a bit better than the super trend did by itself. So the Monster Breakout Index helped the super trend and 200 EMA to make a bit of a better result. Obviously, this needs modification and more testing if you actually want to trade something like this strategy, but just kind of gives a nice little baseline to see how the Monster Breakout Index performs over a series of trades. So anyway, that's it for the test. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot more to come on this channel, and have a fantastic day.